My name is Doug Moore. I'm the Planning and Development Director for the City of Tahlequah, and I've been working as part of a team that are working on a Safe Routes to School program. This program includes projects that are meant to encourage kids to walk and bike to school in a much safer way than they are now. Also, by trying to encourage them to get out and walk and bike, we're also hoping to increase their physical activity and really work on the obesity problem that we have that's really turned into a huge epidemic, especially here in Oklahoma. Our team is made up of folks from Tahlequah Public Schools, Cherokee Nation Healthy Nation, and also Cherokee Nation Geodatabase, alongside with folks from the city of Tahlequah. We've joined our forces to work together to provide kids more opportunities to walk and to bike to school. We started looking at the potential hazards, and we had a lot of help from Geodata with the Cherokee Nation and their GIS specialist, Elizabeth Montgomery Anderson.
One effective tool for our project was Geographic Information Systems, or GIS, which we used to display geographic data using maps. To see where the students lived in proximity to the schools, the Geodata office got a list of student addresses and grade levels and geocoded the addresses to make a map. We then created a 1-mile street distance buffer to create walking zones around each school. We worked closely with Val Dobbins, Tahlequah's Safe Schools Coordinator, to gather information from each school.
At Cherokee Elementary, we noticed cars parked along the side of the roads and on sidewalks, causing walkers to be unseen by traffic passing by. There were sidewalks that led straight into trees, which caused walkers and bikers to detour around them. There were also crosswalks that could use some new paint to help children know where to cross the street. At Greenwood, there were no sidewalks on one side of the school. This made children walk in the grass. Another view from the school showed a sidewalk that ended about a block away from the school and an overgrowth of trees into the street. We also spotted one little bike next to a tree. This showed there were not many bike riders to the school. With the help of Cherokee Nation Healthy Nation, we decided to take action.
We held community forums to assess the needs of the schools. There were maps provided for each school, along with pictures of the areas, markers and pens to make notes or draw routes. We had members of the community, children, adults, city firefighters, and our staff to attend the forum. We had attendees placing stickers on items they felt were most important and least important. From the data we gathered, we were able to write our first Oklahoma Safe Routes to School grant. Our second event was International Walk to School Day 2011. We were able to give incentives to those that walked that day. Although we did not have as much publicity as we wanted, we still had a great turnout. Several kids at each school walked either by themselves or with their parents.
Heritage Elementary School opened in Tahlequah in the fall of 2012. At this new school, we noticed that new sidewalks had been installed, but there were no ramps leading to them. This made wheelchair access difficult, and it was also difficult for bikers and parents pushing strollers. The school needed new crosswalk striping and sidewalks that led to the school. Children had to walk in the grass to avoid traffic.
With Heritage Elementary added to the project, we participated in International Walk to School Day again in 2012. This year we had more time to plan, and we incorporated what we learned in 2011. Routes were set in advance for walking school buses to each elementary school. Children were able to join groups of walkers at any point along the route. We had help of Tahlequah City Police, Cherokee Nation Marshal Service, NSU Police, and United Kituwa Band of Cherokee's Light Horse Patrol to help slow down traffic around the schools. Other volunteers included Cherokee Nation staff, school PTO members, United Kituwa Band staff, and parents. With our community's support, this year's event was a remarkable success.
My youngest one still goes to Greenwood and walks every day, and of course she participated in the National Walk to School Day.
We appreciate this day to raise awareness for the community.
In 2012, we had some really great success stories. At Cherokee Elementary, we were able to add new sidewalks, and in addition to that, we added some speed tables with some new crosswalk striping there. At Greenwood Elementary, we added some lane striping, and then at Heritage, we added new sidewalk striping. Additionally, at all of the schools, we were able to come in and add entrance and exit signs to help with the flow of traffic. We were also able to provide provide reflective vests, handheld stop signs, and pedestrian crossing signs to help the crossing guards at each of the schools keeping the kids safer. Each of our successes has really helped us to build a better, safer community for our kids. What we are hoping is in the future we can just continue to add to those successes and make things better.